Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to the Silent Grace channel. If you're new to the channel, please smash that like button and subscribe. Now let's dive in on some wrestling news.
Our first story looks at Cody warning fans about WrestleMania 41. WrestleMania 41 is still 6 months away, but Cody Rhodes is giving the WWE Universe fair warning about 2025 show of shows. During an interview with Vegas Revealed, the current undisputed champion discussed next year's Mania, saying there are so many rumors circulating. The hardest thing to do in WWE, sports entertainment, and pro wrestling in general is not to win the WWE title. The hardest thing to do is main event WrestleMania. I don't care what the rumor is, as long as the rumor is I'm gonna main event WrestleMania. But Cody warned fans to prepare themselves for a big surprise. What I can say for those who keep an eye out on the rumor, I bet you what they get at WrestleMania 41 is unexpected even to them. This one is going to be unexpected, it's the best way to put it, but in the best of ways. Although the current belief is that Roman Reigns and The Rock will face Cody Rhodes in a triple threat, the WWE could change things up, including whether any of the three superstars even have the undisputed championship.
I could see Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and The Rock in a three-way for sure at WrestleMania. I could see that taking place. Definitely.
Championship at WrestleMania. As the saying goes, anything can happen in WWE. Judging from Cody's comments, fans should expect the unexpected. Next up, complaints from WWE superstars backstage. Our Fightful Select's Corey Brennan has a new report concerning several WWE superstars who complained about the music themes Def Rebel has produced for them. The Fightful report states that several WWE stars have been frustrated with how Def Rebel produced their themes and the product itself. One talent joked us up that at one point all the members of the Judgment Day, Damage Control, and Seth Rollins had a very similar intro to their theme over a several-year period. Interestingly, this complaint about themes...
You know, I never realized that actually. Until now, since they're mentioning it. The theme songs, all of them do sound very similar at the very beginning. I never noticed that till now.
Sounding similar was an issue at the 2024 Royal Rumble when some fans complained they had no idea who was even entering the Rumble because so many wrestlers' themes sound the same. As previously mentioned, the WWE is actively seeking a new music coordinator, and rumor has it that the WWE doesn't intend to renew Def Rebel's contract. But one intriguing bit from Fightful Select's Def Rebel piece is that Randy Orton reportedly vetoed the production company's remixes of his legendary Voices entrance theme, as you may recall that the Viper had nixed the remixes made for his big return at last year's Survivor Series. The theme music change that Fightful Select previously reported was indeed a Def Rebel remix of Orton's iconic Voices theme, with multiple different remixes being pitched to Orton since. Orton rejected them all. If other wrestlers' complaints of Def Rebel's theme sounding too similar or accurate, it's understandable why Randy preferred to stick with his classic entrance theme.
Randy does have an amazing theme song. Definitely. I do like that theme song though. And he's had that thing for years. That theme song.
Next up, WWE very happy with a huge showdown. On Monday's brief confrontation between Bron Breakker and Jacob Fatu during Raw is still being discussed by fans, who apparently can't wait for the two to lock up. While it's unknown if and when the two titans will clash, WWE management is apparently both delighted and surprised at how the angle played out. During an episode of WrestleVotes Radio on Sportskeeda's Backstage Pass Patreon, WrestleVotes commented, "We were told that there was heavy internal praise on how well this came off, especially reaction from the live crowd in Philadelphia. We were told that numerous people backstage enjoyed it, and were almost stunned by how big of a reaction these two men got. We can say that there's nothing in the short-term plan between the two right now, but the feeling in creative is that they certainly stumbled onto something big. Knowing how the WWE likes to take its time with storylines, it may be several months or even over a year before the WWE decides to start a storyline involving two of its biggest monsters. Jacob Fatu is..."
Yeah, with Fatu doing so much on SmackDown and all with the Bloodline and everything, like, you know, there's no room for that right yet. But in the future, I wouldn't mind seeing those two go head-to-head, for sure. They're both big, like, you know, I think they could pull it off.
Who is busy right now on the SmackDown brand as he serves as Solo Sikoa's enforcer, and rumor has it he may leave Solo to break out on his own, or at least join up with Reigns. As for Breakker, he's recently regained the Intercontinental Championship and he'll be busy defending it for the duration. While the two could tangle at the 2025 Royal Rumble, fans may have to wait until the 2025 draft before they see Breakker and Fatu on the same show. Would you guys like to see Braun and the Samoan Werewolf throw down in the near future, or are you happy waiting for things to develop? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up,
I wouldn't mind seeing it. Like I said, I wouldn't mind seeing it.
two huge matches leaked for Saturday night's main event. The return of the WWE.
Who's ready for Saturday night's main event? The return. Who's ready for that? I'm looking forward to it.
Saturday night's main event TV special this December has fans excited, particularly because it's believed the WWE is booking the show like a PLE. Now fans have two more reasons to anticipate the show. As the Observer is reporting, right now it appears that the Saturday night's main event on December 14th will have Rhodes vs Owens and Gunther vs Priest, but we are told both are currently slated but not etched in stone. The Cody vs Owens match has been in the rumor mill ever since KO attacked the American Nightmare after Bad Blood. As for Priest vs Gunther, the WWE recently planted the seeds for a rematch when Damian met World Heavyweight Champion Gunther backstage and told him that he's going to have to earn a title shot. Priest informed Gunther that they can handle their business after Gunther's match against Cody at Crown Jewel, which presumably means a match at Survivor Series or December's TV special. Next up, Samantha Irvin sets the record straight with her WWE exit. A former WWE ring announcer.
Actually, I was kind of shocked, but in a way I wasn't shocked when she left, because I kind of had a feeling that after Ricochet left, she was going to be next to go as well.
Samantha Irvin's surprising departure from the WWE on Monday has
And then we got Lillian Garcia back too, though, so
fueled speculation about why she left and why she seemingly left so quickly. Stories have come out that Irvin left the WWE because she wanted to pursue outside projects and spend more time with her family. However, just when Irvin decided to leave, what was in question, but that is until she set the record straight with a tweet. Wrestling News tweeted a report based off a story from PW Insider saying Samantha Irvin quit and WWE was informed of this hours before Raw. It was her decision to leave, no word on what led to her decision. However, Irvin replied to Wrestling News' tweet saying, with an asterisk, months before Raw. Next up, where will the 2025 Elimination Chamber take place? Now it's time for a possible update on the location for next year's Elimination Chamber PLE. While little is known about the show, including a date and location, WrestleVotes recently reported that the show appears to be headed north of the border. But this presumably means Canada. The WWE held 2022's Elimination Chamber in Montreal, Quebec, and if Canada is the location, will the WWE return to Montreal or book the show elsewhere, perhaps in Calgary or Toronto? While WWE fans in Montreal probably would sell out the show, the WWE may opt to book the show elsewhere if it feels like it can generate more rights fees from a municipality that hasn't had a WWE PLE before or recently. They've been cleaning up with rights fees both in the US and abroad, which means fans should expect to see a show all over the world if the price is right. Sadly, this also means that any plans for the Elimination Chamber being held in the UK have been scrapped. Where would you guys like to see the Elimination Chamber take place? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, Shawn Michaels names 2 NXT superstars with the It Factor. Now NXT has many promising superstars, so many that fans have their own picks for who has a bright future. However, who does NXT Shawn Michaels think has the It Factor?
I'll be honest though, I have not been following NXT lately. Since before they moved to the CW, I haven't been following it. I'm gonna have to get back into NXT, see what's going on.
That separates them from the pack. Michaels recently named Stephanie Baker and Julia commenting, "You can see the special talents that they are and why WWE and NXT went after both of them. They have it. You can see it when they come out. They have a presence about them." The Heartbreak Kid said both talents have a lot to prove and that NXT's established stars will be watching them very closely. Do you guys agree with Mr. WrestleMania's take? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, Dominic Mysterio explains why he doesn't wear a mask. And if you're curious why Dominic Mysterio didn't begin his career as a masked wrestler, considering his father's legacy as one of wrestling's greatest luchadors, it seems almost sacrilegious for Dirty Dom to have started off without a mask. Nonetheless, Dominic said that the decision wasn't made lightly. Mysterio explained the factors in the decision during an interview with Chris Van Vliet. "I believe it was mainly because I wanted to follow the tradition of the classic luchadors where you wear a mask to protect and hide your identity when you debut. However, my situation was very different since I was already on TV by the time I was 8 years old. Honestly, even before that, I've seen clips of me getting tagged in matches from the WCW days when I was about 3 years old. My face has been out there for years." Dominic also kayfabed up the reasons too, taking a shot at his father. "I've been doing those backstage."
Actually, Rey Mysterio's been unmasked as well. in the WCW days. So, I mean, but Ray always wore the mask, so he was known for that. So that's understandable there. But I understand too. Dominic probably just wants to branch out on his own and make a name for himself. And not just following his father's footsteps like many of the others have done in the past. So I kind of get it.
Vignettes with my deadbeat dad, and then there was a whole storyline with Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series, so my face was already recognized. It wouldn't have made sense to cover up this beauty. Do you think Dominic and WWE made the right decision? Do you think he might wear a mask in the future, perhaps donning on if he reconciles with Papa Ray and Ray retires? Let us know in the comments down below. And finally, a former WWE champion making a comeback. Now last but not least, JBL is a new man, at least judging from a recent X post showing him looking good in the gym. Now we had to look this one up as JBL has blocked us on Twitter, but he did tweet, "First time in a couple of decades, pain-free and able to work out. Got stem cells from integrated pain management in New Jersey and my first workout. Hard to believe I'm able to do things I couldn't do for years. Comeback?"
JBL actually showed up in TNA, was it last month? Or the beginning of the month? He showed up to TNA.
Yeah, biggest since the resurrection. And JBL to the growing number of veteran performers boasting of the benefits of stem cell therapy. While JBL has appeared at several wrestling events and promotions including TNA, AAA, Game Changer Wrestling and others, it's unknown if the 57-year-old Hall of Famer has any desire to wrestle again. But there you have it folks, the wildest news stories and rumors.
Alright, there you have it. Thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, please smash that like and subscribe. And I'll see you all on the next one. You all take care.